Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round 11 game. We are in console Europe. And we are in the lower bracket. There's quite a few names here that I'm not going to be able to read very well, but I'm going to do my best to bring you the game either way. The other two round 11 games ended in forfeits, so we will not be covering them. So this is the last round 11 game for Europe I will be doing before we move on to the next round. Not sus on the left. MF, and now there's the question. Frxggers, what vowel could be there? There are plenty vowels that could go there. Is it an A? Is it the MF Frxggers? Is it an O? Is it the MF Frxggers? Frxggers? Don't know if I can say that one. That one might get me in trouble. What am I missing? I'm missing a vowel. A-E. Frxggers? I do not know. Iron Man, Hawkeye, Psylocke, all very big on the damage dealers getting taken out here. Even the Morn getting removed. We're on Bearded into T'Challa. Domination. So many damage dealer bans, and yet Hela making her way through. Dr. Hannibal looking at the Winter Soldier here. And even with no Iron Man, we are still seeing the Hulk being hovered by the side of Not Sus. Hazen too cold. Looking at that Doctor Strange. Well, let's get this underway. Ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side, in the blue trunks, it is going to be Not Sus. I don't believe you. We're going to have Anxi3, Anx1_3. We're going to go with Anxi. They're going to be playing the Cloak and Dagger. We have a name that I am too British and uncultured to read. It is going to be the Wolverine. Another name I am too British and uncultured to read, playing the Incredible Hulk. Aegon11 on the Rocket Raccoon. Yet one more name I am too British and uncultured to read. It is going to be the Doctor Strange and Dr. Hannibal on the Winter Soldier. And on the right, in the red trunks, it is going to be MF. We're going to go with Frxggers, because it's a shooter game. We're going to assume Frxggers. With Eden, going to be playing that Moon Knight. Not Nels, going to be playing the Lunar Snow. Sleepy is going to be on the Cloak and Dagger themselves. KL Toshiro will be playing the Hela. Conflict is on Penny Parker. And AZ2 Cold is going to be on that Doctor Strange. First revive already coming out. Aegon getting the value out of that BRB. Aizen trying to tank through. Position already has been taken by MF Frxggers as they're trying to force back the members. Position retaken by Not Sus as they've been able to push back MF Frxggers all the way back here. Damage bonus coming out as they slay their way through. Aegon buffing the team, but where's the tankiness? Down goes Hulk into Bruce Banner form, trying to keep him alive with the healing output from that Rocket Raccoon, but the health bars are falling fast. Back into Hulk right away here. Must have landed some beautiful hits. Position being held by Not Sus, at least for the moment. Here comes the Kraken strike. No execution, no reset. Tries to find it. Unable to do so. Pushing forward though, they've still been able to take out Conflict, giving them that positional advantage. Numbers advantage, holding the line at least for the moment. Not Sus in this best of 5. Looking very solid at this first stage. Need to make their way forward. Aya Magamoto onto the back line with the Hand of Khonshu, taking them out here. Toshiro into the sky. Aya Magamoto counter coming out. Stuns out no one here. Hela with the Goddess of Death finds Aegon on the flank there. And now back onto the point to try and take out the Strange. Dropping him low and they take back the point. Hulk will be the last to fall on the objective here. Back into Banner. Do they stagger it? No, just annihilate them immediately. Hold the point. Try and delay. 68-14 with MF Frxggers on the point. Going to be keeping the point in their control for the moment. Fastball special coming in with the Wolverine. Going through the low ground. Getting Wolverine onto the point. There is an arc there that they've got to be careful of. Sending the Wolverine in. Trying to find anyone. Getting a little trapped in. Not the best position. Having a little bit of trouble over the top of Groot. But they're able to get onto that healing point, which will keep them back in this game. A lot of damage from the arc, but they tank through it. They've got the healing from Cloak and Dagger. Diving in this time. Trying to find the right angle. Trying to get onto that Doctor Strange that can take them out. That's going to be a huge amount of bonus for their team. And they go down in exchange. And numbers hugely in favor of Frxggers to hold the point. 68 to 59. Cloak and Dagger bound together. Doing a lot of damage. Straggling Vines with the prison. Coming in. Huge damage. But they're tanking through. The Cloak and Dagger healing a bit too strong. In comes the Hulk to buy even more time. The Unbreakable Guard. Buying them a little bit of time there, but they're still getting focused down. Here comes Wolverine with an appropriate dive this time. Still focused down. Still taken out. Aegon returning has already swapped off of the rocket here. Nice block by A's and Too Cold. Buys time for their team. Down goes the Hela. Dr. Hannibal. Positional advantage. Can anyone make it onto this point? Aegon goes down. And that's going to be the first round of map number 1. Solid positioning being taken there. The Wolverine attempting to break that front line, but they just didn't seem to get the good angle. Getting the early capture, but then never being able to reclaim it. Frxggers taking a solid lead here. Axie on the Rocket Raccoon here. Aegon on the Lunar Snow now. Dr. Hannibal.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong.
Bringing out the Punisher.
A famous singer.
Need to be careful. There is a Groot. You can get yourself trapped in that center, in that middle area if you're not careful.
Let's go.
Frxggers, 1 win away from securing themselves a lead in this best of 5 series.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Let's see who's able to take position on the waterfalls. Long high ground wraparound coming in from Conflict here. Are we seeing the Wolverine toss? Not yet. In fact, he's just going for a bit of a wraparound play. Finds Moon Knight. Arc dropped, but isolates them. Focus, but they take their way to the sky. Still, though, nice pickup. Like a different team this time. Toshiro in the high ground, trying to take out Strange, which they do. Picking up the double, in fact, getting Axie as well. Wolverine did go down. Hulk smash to try and zone out, buy some time. Point taken by Frxggers. Down goes not Hells, though, as this Hulk is deep in the background, causing a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and a lot of delay and time for their team to try and get back in. But no one is on the point. All of this damage, all of these takedowns means nothing if you cannot capitalize on it and turn it into something. And finally, the team will make their way onto the point. But here comes the members of Frxggers trying to reclaim position. Straggling prison of the 2 members with the arc for the follow-up. They annihilate that backline. Down goes the Wolverine as well as the next one to fall.
That's 3.
And grabbing banner at the end. Frxggers this time securing the position. Regroup, making their way back in. Taking out the arcs. Hannibal. Let's see what they can do on this Punisher. Keep an eye out for those arcs. Eye of Agamotto from above finds 3. Down goes Aegon, down goes Hannibal, and the arc for the follow-up, but down they go. Eden taken out here. A's and Too Cold with the from the sky drop there, and once again Frxggers snowballing through this. The Wolverine has been abandoned in exchange for the Black Panther. Looks like we're going to be seeing a portal coming in, allowing them to wrap around, while Black Panther made their way in the manual way, trying to find a wraparound angle while their team distracts. They're looking for someone to get onto that backline. Hela would be an amazing target. Astral Flock to dodge it though. Good lockdown with the Eye of Agamotto. Finds the backline. Both healers taken out. That is a huge pickup there. Damage bonus with the Seer from Axie, keeping the team in the game as overtime is being ticked. Toshiro trying to just snipe onto the backline. They know they're going to have to give up this point. Does get stunned out by the Hulk though and taken down here. This Hulk player popping off in these games, giving time for their team. A little bit of damage on the flank. Here come the members of Frxggers though, looking to reclaim position. No ultimates ready, but they do still have damage. Arc taken down. Black Panther trying to pressure, trying to delay, trying to irritate them. Damage output. The Black Panther causing problems, doing good damage, but they're taken down. Hunk annihilated very quickly once again. They're being slow and patient here, Frxggers. They're not hyper-committing right off the bat to just try and dive back onto the point. They're taking their time with this, trying to work their way through, but we're seeing Not Sus pushing onto them once again. Down goes Black Panther, trying to pressure onto the backline, pushing forward into the high ground. Down goes Punisher, and we're starting to see Frxggers getting position. Azen Too Cold is down, but the damage output from Eden. Hulk onto the background. Hand of Kontu to try and take out the defenders. Eye of Agamotto into the air, but where's the follow-up? Eden is trying to get onto the backline as the Seer comes out to buy them that extra moment. 72% holding the line, Not Sus. They're dropping all the ultimates here. Hulk smash to buy time, to delay. They've got a huge health ball, but it's going to expire. They're buying every second they can. The stun outs are good, but 83%. Can Frxggers make their way back onto the point as Not Sus are starting to regain control here. Pushing forward, Eye of Agamotto for the counter. Azen buying their team some time. They go down, but Hulk is still holding, still keeping them in this. Toshiro with the Goddess of Death buying time, and no one touches the point. They can't touch the point while they're in Goddess of Death mode, meaning that they are able to hold. And Sus able to secure themselves around here, taking us to Imperial Institute of Science to see who can take this map #1. Not Sus in the game here. Are they going to swap anything out? Yes, we see Dr. Hannibal moving on to that Winter Soldier, as is Toshiro. Not wanting to play Hela on this map. There is that big central area where you can have a little bit of trouble shooting around it, so it's not too surprising to see the swap around. On PC, you'll still see people play the Hela. Looks like on console, Winter Soldier is being leaned on for the way to go.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I like you. For now.
Match point on map #1. Not Sus bringing their way back in, and a lot of it is down to this Hulk. Putting on a clinic here. Playing aggressive. Down goes Moon Knight. Eden taken out on the backline. Hulk going down, getting the collision. Dropped down into banner. Nice grenade to try and get themselves out of danger, but they are still going to get picked off. It's Frxggers taking position, trying to chase forward. Nice use of the Cloak and Dagger to reduce the vision, but they're still trying to find the right angle, trying to find those targets. Looking to get onto that Doctor Strange. And they do. Big chase as Frxggers taking the aggressive stance here. Hulk returning. Pulled in with the bionic hook. Trying to pile on the pressure. Trying to get the right angle here. The Arc is causing a little bit of damage. Being a decoy and distraction almost as much as they are being a tank here. Just constantly moving. You can see that charge up on the jump. The knockups, though, really are what can shut down a Hulk when they're trying to stay mobile, trying to get away, and they get knocked up. It can really disrupt them. Ayamagamoto did come out, trying to turn it round. Here comes Dr. Hannibal with the Kraken Strike again. Can they find it? Yes, they can again! Into the wraparound. Gets good damage onto the backline. Cloak and Dagger. Now it's Doctor Strange trying to focus them down with the Bionic Fist, taking them down. And they've gone again. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. They activate it, but there's no one to again, for there were no more agains to conquer. There were no more enemies to again. Which means now we get the chance for Toshiro to replicate off the back to initiate onto the Cloak and Dagger. Try to find the pickup. They disappear with the stealth. They've gone away, and that is going to be no agains. Finding a pickup, though, looking for a second, making a third as Frxggers snowball through this position as they retake it. Utilizing the rocket reload boost, the ammo creation. Not sus. Forced off the point. Ooh, swapping off of the rocket. We're on to Mantis. Black Panther on the high ground, waiting for the opportunity, but for the rest of the team to arrive. Pulled in with the bionic hook, dropped low, immediately focused down. They get out, though. Insane play. Great healing by the healers. Dr. Hannibal. It's time! Into the back line, takes out one, looks for two. Moon Knight in the air, takes them down with a bionic fist. One more, caught by the terrain. That's the disadvantage sometimes of playing Hela here. But Dr. Hannibal, doesn't matter. No more agains if the enemy are all eliminated. Huge pickups by Dr. Hannibal here. Frxggers 85% to 48 for Not Sus, but Not Sus hold the position right now. Black Panther in the backline, in the enemy spawn, basically causing issues, buying time. Ayamagamoto from above, Aizen 2 Cold comes out. They take out Black Panther, but they will fall themselves. Toshiro counter Ayamagamoto. They are taken out. The Hulk smash. Doing huge work here. Hulk pushing forward. It wasn't even a Hulk smash, but it was just a regular old Hulk. The lockdown. Down goes the Groot. Can anyone get them onto the objective? They have Portal. Sorry, they don't have Portal. I'm looking at the wrong team. Aizen 2 Cold trying to make their way onto the point. 92, 93, trying to dash, trying to touch, trying to just make their way forward at all costs. Slept by Mantis, but they're woken up, which means they do get the touch. If they hadn't hit Strange there, they could have won immediately, but they've bought some time. But can anyone else do anything? Groot, Straggling Prison, only hits one. Down to 400, 300, 200, and their health is dropping. Trying to stay on it, but they get focused down. Toshiro, AFK, just letting it go as round one goes over to Not Sus. First map of this best of 5 series. Secured. Couldn't agree more. Well-deserved MVP on this incredible Hulk. I'm going to attempt a risky play here, which is an on-camera Google Translate to try and read their name. It doesn't work very well with names very often, but we shall give it a go. Okay. It seems to think that the play... Hang on, let me see if I can do all three. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I need just those names. Come on, you can do it, I believe. Oh, it's struggling. Okay. Alright, so it seems to think that the names are for the Hulk, Super Devil, good name, the Doctor Strange is apparently just the letter S over and over again. Or S. And it seems to think that the Black Panther is samurai. So I'm going to try calling them by that. If you're going to yell at me in the chat for them being wrong, blame Google. I am uncultured. I'm trying my best. But wow, map number 1, 26k healing, only being beaten out by Sleepu. But Agsy still doing a good job, as does Aegon. Even not Nels with 21k healing there. Of course, the Cloaks and Daggers with the highest accuracy because all of their attacks kind of just track. Don't really need to worry too much about hitting things. Top eliminations. Toshiro, no, actually, going over to Aizen Too Cold. 20 final hits, 37 eliminations. Taking the top of the board there. Damage blocked. Going over to Nostus with 40k. Top damage in the game actually going over to Dr. Hannibal, but right behind them, we were talking about it, is going to be Super Devil on that Incredible Hulk. 23k as well, only 324 behind. Also, clean number. Love to see it. That is going to be game number 1 of our best of 5. Excuse me while I get us set up for game number 2. If you're enjoying, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you can see when the games are happening next. We're about a month and a half away from season 1 beginning. I will be covering that as long as I am able. So make sure to subscribe. I'll be doing PC and console, same as this. I'm currently, in real life time, trying to get in contact with some of the top teams to see if I can get some interviews going. See if I can talk to them about their wins on the PC teams. I'm going to try and do the same with the console. Not sure how successful that will be, but I'm going to try for you all, because that would be fun. So far, not too successful, but we'll see what I can do. Thank you all for watching. See you in a moment with map number 2. Sticking with the Black Panther theme, we are going to Hall of Jalia. It is going to be Convergence. With Not Sus starting on defense and Frxggers. MF Frxggers? You know what, let's just call them a different one each time. This one is going to be MF Frxggers this game. And they will be on the attack. First ban going to be on the Incredible Hulk. Well deserved. Super Devil popping off in that game. So not too surprising to see that getting removed here. Psylocke removed. Iron Man secured. Even without the Hulk, they still seem to want to play the Iron Man. Namor going to be locked in exchange. Very interesting. 1-0 up for Not Sus, but that score tells a very different story to what we saw in game number 1. Back and forth between these two teams. Hela getting removed here. Very interesting when you're playing when it's likely you'll be playing against an Iron Man. Removing that hit scan hero. A little bit risky. Luna Snow removed. And looks like they're just going to go with the Namor. And they're bringing back Toshiro on that Winter Soldier. Try and ping that Iron Man out the sky that way. Groot, once again, for conflict, Aizen Too Cold, sticking with that Doctor Strange. Frxggers, Doctor Strange, Magneto, pretty standard stuff here. The damage, though, Iron Man, and the Winter Soldier as well. Not Sus on this defense. Let's see what they can execute here.
Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
They swapped a player, by the way. We have D7 my point 1. We're just going to call him D7. So they swapped a player, utilizing one of their substitutes here to bring out that Iron Man. It was... I can actually look here. I believe it was Samurai who just got swapped off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what they can do here. How well is this Iron Man going to be able to do? The EU console Marvel Rivals already sending in from the side. Getting dropped down to 74, but just trying to cause a little bit of harass. Needs some healing. Gonna get it. There's the portal. Up to the high ground. Making their way in right off the bat. Shots coming in. That's going to activate the map objective here for a little bit of damage onto the point. Utilizing that laser. Missiles. Not able to find too many targets here, but they still have position. Good Oceanic defenders there. Oceanic Dominion, sorry, positioning coming out from Eden. Drop him high. Force your opponent to swap between shooting you and shooting the octopi. Good damage that time. Missiles looking great. Nice pickup, taking out Toshiro, who has swapped off of the Winter Soldier onto the Punisher. And they're getting a good position here. Hannibal dropped low, but getting reset after reset after reset, all the way back to spawn. One more for one more. Are they going to chase it? No, they don't get the full reset. Down they go. D7 dropped low as well, helped out a little bit, has that invincible pulse cannon now. And not sus this time. In full control. The Morn has been abandoned. Toshiro back on the Winter Soldier, and it is now Eden who is going to be bringing out that Punisher. Missiles coming out. D7 getting some good damage here. Not many people seem to be dealing with this very well. Meteor M came out, flank from Toshiro, getting chased off. In the meantime, we're seeing 6 S's trying to hold it, pushing them all the way back, making their way forward, taking out one, not Nels, going down to Super Devil as they force Eden back into the spawn. Dr. Hannibal is taken out though. Toshiro finding the shots. The damage from D7 trying to cut off that initial engage. Bionic Hook being hovered. They've wanted Iron Man. Can't find it. Slem's getting healed out. Ayamagamoto and Toshiro. Invisible Pulse Cannon from D7 annihilates 5 members. 4 members annihilated by that. Eden falling shortly after. Hazen getting ready to drop a portal for the team if they want to. If they want to try and make their way back on, they've got 1 minute to go. Looks like they might try and save that for the last second. Pulled in, Bionic Hook from Dr. Hannibal. Not sus. In dominant position. Meteor M onto the background. Hannibal and Aegon are down as they push their way in. Toshiro dropped the ult. Did not find the reset though. The Kraken Strike not working out in their favor. Dr. Hannibal returning from base. D7 getting chased down, but they're still dropping some damage output, trying to get their way in for the rest of the team, but they're getting focused down, forced to back out. And Frxggers able to take position this time, getting 1 pickup. They are in control of the point, and no one's taking it from them. Last second, MF Frxggers back in control. They will take this bar statue, and now they're going to begin making their way in towards point number 2. Dr. Hannibal dropping low, taking through for now. Taking the shots, getting healed up. Meteor M is available. Trying to find the right targets. Finds no one. Not able to find a shot at all here. Hazen wrapping around onto the back line. Ayamagamoto onto the supports. Finds Mantis. tries to take him down, but the healing output is just too strong. D7 trying to melt the team, not able to find it. Dr. Hannibal has fallen. D7 forced to back away. Trying to hold back the line for the moment. Shields broken. Invincible pulse cannon dropped. Finds no one as they push on forward. They're trying to get onto that Winter Soldier, which they do. Joshiro is down. S is tanking through as best as they can, making their way forward. Trying to find the right angle. Angsy chasing down. Aegon takes out Conflict. Aizen eliminated as well with the melee. Gets not Nell. Sleepoo down. And another full white almost by Not Sus.
Only 60 seconds left.
Not Sus with great positioning here with 1 minute to go, but this is where Frxggers were able to take the positioning last time. They've got 3 ults available. Aizen wiped out before it even makes it a statue, but the counter kill onto S's. Dr. Hannibal finds Nels, meaning Sleepoo is currently solo healing. Conflicts and Eden also having their ultimates available. Meteor M coming in, finds 2. Eden and Toshiro taken down. D7 zoning the rest of the team with this Iron Man. Conflict with the Meteor M. Could have potentially used that to save their team, but they either weren't in position or are going to hold on to it and drop it now. Meteor M looking for the supports, finds no one. Trying to push their way on. Trying to make their way onto the point with 6 seconds to go. Hannibal gets the reset, looking for more, trying to get onto the Punisher, but they are protected by the banners. Eden with the final judgment, but they are still picked off. Ayamagamoto blocked by the shields. Not Sus though, the defense is beginning to fall here. D7 waiting to see if their team is going to try and push through here. They have the angle. They're holding on to that, being so patient. They had a great shot, but they're waiting for their team to rejoin. The cart still moving, but one team wipe as it is overtime will end this. Here it comes! That's when Pulse Cannon takes out both the healers onto the backline. Aizen is trying to hold the line now with no healers. Conflict going down. He's shielding their team, but they fall. It's Aizen and Toshiro as Aizen, too cold, is pushed off the point. Toshiro is taken out and forced off the point.
0, 2,
1 and 93 meters.
Switch things up, including which side.
Not overly bad, not overly good. Almost exactly midway, or just over halfway, by Frxggers, who are now onto that defense. Eden going to be bringing out the Namor. D7 sticking with that Iron Man here. Conflict. Not yet locking in that Magneto, but otherwise, everyone else is pretty much the same here. D7 already gone. They know what they're picking. They're just going to lock it in and get out of here. Taking out all of the pottery.
Get ready.
Very rude. Conflicts, there we go. It was very slow to pick up, but they're going with the Penny Parker, with the skin that you get just for being on PlayStation. You can, of course, get this, I believe, in the regular game as well. Nice rollout there. Now, we don't see Penny very often, so I don't really get to say this. This is something that not a lot of people, at least in my games, seem to know, and that is you run faster on your webs. You can place down your Spider-Mine spawner and use that web that it spawns to run faster, and then cancel it yourself by reactivating E, or whatever the button is on console, and then utilizing that to just continuously boost yourself forward, swapping between that and your web to dash forward. Conflict getting S's. This can give you an extremely fast rollout if used correctly. Also, you heal when standing on your webs, so throw them down underneath you. Also, that stun, such a low cooldown. We don't get to see Penny very often at all. It's so fun to see them. And of course, we're talking about the console players. having a mild disadvantage when it comes to quickly reacting to finding those targets, finding those mines and picking them off. D7 trying to land them. The slow projectile speed becoming a little bit difficult. Conflict is holding the line. Does not have a web down, meaning they don't have a pre-shield. As D7 melting through them, finding a drop of web underneath them, but they are taken out. Not sus. Diving deep for this as Axie wipes them down. And not sus snowballing through there. Axie gets yet another one. Healing up the team portal to try and close it down, to try and stop this push, but dropping low already. Toshiro taken out. Healing coming out from Sleepy to try and push them off the point. Invisible Pulse Cannon takes out once again both the supports. And with no strategists, Frxggers' defense is evaporating as the card will be activated. That statue of Bast going to be initiated. Going to be making their way forward. Looking strong right now. Not sus with a lead in the series. Are looking to extend it as they make their way forward. Down goes Winter Soldier though. Dr. Hannibal overextending a little bit. Here comes Toshiro. Looking for a reset. Can't find it. Drops low. Forced to back out here. In a little bit of trouble. Conflict. Losing that mine spawner. Has the spider time. Going to be activating it. Trying to charge into that backline. Just setting down as many Arachno mines as possible here. But they're just being charged past. Their team is getting chased out while they just run around as Penny. They need to put that mine spawner down as fast as possible. If they're not standing on their web, they're missing out on a lot of extra healing. Down goes the Strange, taken out. S is eliminated, but Conflict still no web. They go down. Hannibal with the resets this time. They are annihilating the team. Need one more pick up, and no, they go down. Toshiro, the saving grace for their team, but the cart still moves. Not sus. Moving on in. Conflict makes it back to the point. This time they've got webs down. They've got the healing. Trying to take out the healer, which they will. They get him down. Aya Wakamoto to try and remove the defenders here as Conflict is holding the line. Good start onto Hannibal. But Hannibal is taken down, and not sus are still getting the angle. Meteor M onto the back line. Blocked beautifully by Aizen. Trying to hold. Frxggers are pushing everything they can into this. Eden with the Horde of Proteus at the ready, but their health ball is ticking down directly on top of them to buy time. Stunning them out. Takes out Mantis. Looked for the Magneto to try and finish them off. And Frxggers hold. 2 minutes 30 left as the game slows down. Not sus. They've got enough time for 2, maybe 3 more pushes. 4 if they make good use of portals. But Frxggers have shown they have what it takes, but they use a lot of ultimates to do it. Maximum Pulse Cannon. Dodged, but it's a triple elimination by D7, taking out both healers and the support. Toshiro goes down though, but that just leaves Eden.
Final score, 2-2-1.
And the lead will be extended. What a performance. Both these teams, again, showing they have what it takes, but we're starting to see the momentum going in favor of our left-hand team. Lead is gained, 34k healing. Only slightly more, but it is, of course, the cloaks and daggers. Plurals. Damage blocked. Almost the exact same between the Strangers. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing how close these teams are, except for the fact that D7 with 23 elimination. Hannibal with 15. Super Devil with 11. If you look at the other side, Toshiro with 8. Eden with 3. they're not finding those close-out moments yet. Match points now. Let's see if we can see the reverse sweep as we prepare for map number 3. $2-0 for not sus. MF Frxggers backs against the wall. And we're going to see Iron Man getting banned away. Not too surprising. A well-deserved target ban. But we know that that might not be the right decision. Because look at the players here. We're on Symbiotic Surface and D7 is now gone. And Samurai has returned. Very interesting. Bringing in D7 for a game, letting them dominate, and then swapping back out to Samurai when you know that that Iron Man is going to be banned. A ringer strategy. Will it pay off for not sus? Winter Soldier finally getting banned out, well deserved. Both these teams have been utilizing it very well. But the Hulk is back in play for Super Devil. Loki being hovered by Aegon. As Luna Snow banned out one more time. S's back onto that Doctor Strange. So is Aizen. Eden, once again, going to be bringing back that Namor. And Hela for Toshiro. Dr. Hannibal with the Hawkeye here. Very exciting. Not sus on map point in this best of 5. Looking to close this out. MF Frxggers looking to bring themselves back in. They need to perform a reverse sweep if they want to stay in this tournament, as this is the lower bracket. Any elimination will result in full elimination. Black Panther coming in for Samurai. Aegon onto that Rocket Raccoon. Making their way back out. A lot of damage being sent their way. Nothing finding the Black Panther yet. Playing quite far back, playing safe. Eden on attack with this Namor. Has been sending in the hits. Hey, how's it going? Doctor Strange is here, diving in deep with that Black Panther. Focused down, slept and eliminated. Super Devil also in the backline. Trying to delay, trying to cause a distraction. Dropped low, leaps away. In and out. You'll see this from Nevix a lot, from Team Cats in EU. The shield protecting the rest of the team, pressuring forward. Getting good damage output, dropped to half, back into cover. Healed up to full again, and in deep. Not finding the collapse though. Not sus. With the defensive position, looking fantastic right now. Dropping low, forced to retreat once again. Aegon, damage bonus. Keeping the team topped up. Frxggers trying to make their way in. Dr. Hannibal is finding shots here. Landing some very good hits so far. Good damage output. Back into that Hulk form for Super Devil. Bound together. Cloak and Dagger with the healing. A lot of ultimates are available for the side of Frxggers as they get the Eye of Agamotto, but they are countered and picked off here. Meteor M is available. Conflict holding onto it for now. Gonna wait for the team as Sleepu and Toshiro also taken out. Team gonna be rejoining. Cool 360 by Conflict. They start taking out the Octopi. Aizen porting them into the backline. Gonna skip the defense entirely, making their way up to the high ground. Gonna begin to make their way in. Meteor M, Eye of Agamotto coming out from Esses, trying to take out the Nemor there, but the counter shielding coming in from Aizen. Aizen goes down for it. Nemor, Hannibal taken out here, and they're holding this for the moment, not sus. Members starting to fall as Frxggers have the position, but that is with that Hulk smash. A big body to get onto that point and try and force them back on this first stage round. 81% Hulk dropping down into banner. No one there to help, and they get taken out. Card is active, and Frxggers taking position this time. This is match point for them. If they go down, they are out and have to wait for Season 1. Conflict staying on the point. Ensure they can keep it pushing. They've got 3 minutes left. Eden pushing with their team. 2 Nemors in this game. Samurai is one of them who goes down, but revived by the rocket, the BRB. Corner Proteus is at the ready, bound together as Axie is deep in the backline. Doing a lot of DPS, but a lot of extra healing for their team as well. Trying to push in. You can see the angle here. Horner Proteus on the retreating members. Finds the knock-up, gets the damage, but they go down in exchange. But not sus. Are cleaned out on this defense. Hannibal is absolutely outie. As Frxggers gonna cruise on in, calm and collected. Gonna make their way on to that point number 2. Looking very good at the moment on symbiotic surface. You see that Connect dropping so low. Conflict, sorry. Meteor M comes out. Eye of Agamotto to try and set them up. Horde of Proteus, they're burning everything here. Trying to find the right angle, and it has succeeded as S's will fall as well. Aegon in full retreat. Axie in full retreat, but Axie does not get the luxury of a cloak. Down they go. And Frxggers, they burned basically every ultimate in their pool there. But they are smashing through this. Dr. Hannibal up on the high ground, trying to find someone to pick off. Trying to work through those numbers. Goddess of Death coming out from Toshiro up to the high ground, blocked by Dr. Strange, but Dr. Strange is now vulnerable. Onto the back line, the damage is good, but no one is falling. Great defense by Not Sus here. We still see Esses was taken out off to the side. Meteor M is available for Super Devil into the air, sending it, blocked by the Doctor Strange. Nels with Soul Resurgence keeping their team up. They did go for a nap, but they have already been awakened. Hunter's Sight for Dr. Hannibal. Got a little bit of damage output, but they haven't been able to find anyone on the side of MF Frxggers. As MF Frxggers holding through. Good Loki heals. That will keep them in this. As they continue to push forward. Final judgment from the Doctor, from the Punisher. Samurai pushing through. The missiles and the damage output is insane. And with 1 minute 40 to go, Not Sus burned through a lot of heroics, but they force back MF Frxggers. One minute and 27 seconds to go. Portal available, but being held on to. Cloak of Levitation, not going to be utilized here. Conflict going to lead the charge. Horde of Proteus used. Meteor airborne to the back line, takes out Axie. Hannibal goes down, but Aegon grabbed Toshiro. 2 for 1, currently in favor of MF Frxggers. They look to try and break through this defense, gets another, make it a third, and Eden is back in it as they get the full 3.
2, 3.
Eden struggling in the first 2 games, but now starting to find those KOs, find those eliminations. This Namor working wonders for them.
To win this one.
Are we going to see any swap outs as we move in for round number 3? Not sus. On the attack, they need the triple in order to try and close this out, force an overtime. Or will MF Frxggers be bringing themselves back into this series? Super Devil, bringing out the Groot.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You kids should stay out of this.
It's our world too.
Conflict. Bringing out the Penny Parker. Trying it once again. Can this be the tool they need to close this out? Ooh, mine's in the usual portal position. I like it.
2,
Okay, let's see if the trap is fallen for. S's off to the side. So they should be able to see. They should just know, but the question is this muscle memory? Ah, on the other side. Hang on. Wait. They drop it. And ping, 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 ping. Goodbye, Groot. They ran right into it. Can you not see the mines? The mines hidden by the web, by the looks of it. The damage output there. Groot annihilated. Doing big damage output, trying to hold it, but with already a member down, they're actually, never mind, I was about to say this is a rough push, but they just blasted through 2 members, looking for more as Frxggers are sent back to spawn. Point 1 taken, make another pick up there. Oh my god, S's! That's the kind of play that makes you just sharply exhale through your teeth and S noise. Jeez, that was really good. Not sus, pushing through. They say exactly what I said here. We need 3 as well, so get out of the way. We're coming through. Toshiro taken out again. Dr. Hannibal finding the pickups. Super Devil on that Groot, trying to force their way forward as well. Slept once again. Can they drop a wall to split the team? Gonna use it for defensive purposes. Give their team more space. Straggling prison. Never mind, don't need space when everyone's eliminated. Dr. Hannibal is finding pickup after pickup. Currently dueling Toshiro. Toshiro needs to win this 1v1. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure, that'll work. Why not? The Rocky Balboa showing up here. Shots coming down. Big hit onto Samurai on that Punisher. Oceanic Dominions up onto the high ground, giving them the best angle at their opponents. They have the Horde of Proteus if they want to try and get this turnaround as Frxggers. If they can close this down, Aya Magamoto stuns out 2 members. Down goes to Axie and Super Devil. Make a Dr. Hannibal as well. And can they get Samurai? No. Samurai will escape, but never mind. Down they go to Shiro with the chase. They are deep here, almost in the enemy spawn. On scheduling with Hannibal. Oh, they find the shot onto Dr. Hannibal. Toshiro with the pure vertical on that astral block. Oh, but that is a big pull. Doctor Strange with the shield to try and keep him up. They tag through that beautifully. Aya Agamotto, Astral Flock blocking it out, able to dodge out the way, but the hit point bars of Frxggers are starting to fall. There comes the Goddess of Death into the backline. They want Dr. Hannibal, which they find. Looking for more. Groot would be a great target here, which they find. Make it for and Toshiro. Bringing it home for the team. They've still got 2 minutes 50 seconds left. But yet another wipe. As Frxggers are looking strong here. Axie brings out the rocket. But down goes Samurai once again. Conflict. Getting healed up. Super Devil dropping low, picked off on this Groot. Axie trying to keep the team topped up. BRB on cooldown, but coming back soon. They have the Seer. Ammo creation for Dr. Hannibal to try and get some damage out in this fight. Samurai with yet another hero swap is back on the Black Panther. A backline dive could be good. Not Nels has already been dropped low. Order Proteus onto the high ground, trying to find the isolation. Black Panther looking for the frontliners, trying to take them out. Getting some good damage, but outnumbered. Out of position. The team not able to follow up to them. BRB. Not. Yep, it can't activate there. Its stealing is too low. Doing the best they can. Super Devil. Straggling vines, pulling them all in, but they've not got the follow-up. The Seer for the damage counter coming in from Conflict to try and give Frxggers their opportunity to take this down. Aya Agamotto comes out. Conflict is down. Blast Descent trying to get them onto this as Toshiro is chased down. Black Panther has already picked up one. They get Toshiro Aizen. Nels is down. Black Panther chasing in. Sleepu, Eden. And Not Sus continue their assault. 53 seconds left. Groot's about to wall them out so that they can secure this second point. Counter Groot off to the side. Portal from behind so that they can skip it. S's trying to buy time for the team. Dropped low. Taking out two. Black Panther with the double. They get Nels as well. And Not Sus. They've lost Aegon, but they are pushing through hyper aggressively. The second point has already been taken. They've got 1 minute 52 left as Not Sus trying to force back Frxggers, and they are doing so. Not Sus snowballing through this. And Frxggers, the pressure is on. Is there anything left that they have in the tank? A lot of damage on the Super Devil right now as they're trying to tag for their team. Groot wall coming up to cut off the flank. Pushing forward, they've got the Seer. That is a lot of grouped up enemies. Groot coming in, struggling prison. Doctor Strange blocking some of the damage so that they can try and tank through it. And that is going to be Super Devil isolating the way for the rest of their team by Conflict. The Groots are trading walls back and forth right now, but neither team seems to be able to find a pickup. Sleeper has healed up their team as best as they can. Nails with the Soul Resurgence to buy them some of that extra time. The extra healing is big. It's buying so much extra time here. No more healing ultimates are available for either team right now. Toshiro up into the sky with the Goddess of Death. Backliners, good dart away there. Aegon drops low, snipes, trying to finish him. Stealths out, gets away. Dr. Hannibal has that final judgment. Holding on to it. They're a little bit worried about Eyes of Agamotto's. Aizen is playing like he has it, which he does. For the Proteus, Toshiro takes out Super Devil. The ammo creation, Hannibal trying to melt through everyone they can here. Down goes S's. Astral Flock gets away. Here it comes. Final judgment on a Proteus. Stakes them down though. Sent to the earth. Eye of Agamotto comes out. S's dropped so low, but that is it. stunned off the point, and we are seeing what could be the beginning of the reverse sweep. Not sus. They were just a few meters away from closing this out, but they don't seem to be able to finish the job yet. Nicely done by Not Sus. But even better, 21 for Koshiro. In terms of final hits, 30 eliminations, top in the game. No, 37 for Eden. Really contributing that game. 27k on that damage, which is the top in the game. Top healing, 41k by Salipu. Nicely done. Damage blocked, way higher. Again, the losing team, you're going to see them with higher damage because they're taking more damage. 50k and 51k for S's and Super Devil. That's going to be map number 3. The series is on 2-1 as we prepare for map number 4. And we're back. Sorry for the slightly delayed start to that game. I had to get myself a drink and had a quick snack of a single Reese's peanut butter egg. Need to get some food in me. We're on map number 4, Yggdrasil Path. It is a best of 5. We are on EU console. You all know. You've seen the video up to now, unless you're one of those people who skips around. Gonna see the Iron Man. Can be banned away. And is that sensible? Yes, it is. Look at that. They've learned the pattern. D7 has returned. So Iron Man is taken out. So he's hovering second Iron Man, aka Magneto, because he likes iron. Figured I'd just leave that joke hanging there for an uncomfortable amount of time. Namore also banned away, which means Winter Soldier and Psylocke for the first time are going to be safe in this game. Hella going to be third ban. Teams are swapped sides, by the way. Frxggers on the left now, not sus on the right. And the Incredible Hulk taken out. Not too surprising, Super Devil is terrifying. Interesting, Super Devil going on the Punisher. So D7, now that Iron Man is out of play, is going to be second tank. I love the flexibility of Not Sus. Very interesting. Giving us something to get excited about, something to watch. Some intrigue. Alright, folks, let's get this going as we are heading into round number 4. Not Sus, still one game away from winning. Frxggers just started what could be
They'll be coming in 30
The reverse sweep. Let's see if they can close this out. Conflict, once again, defensive penny. Almost a perfect rollout. Little miss on that that webhook there. But still, rollout speed. Extremely efficient.
Fireworks. 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
You see the mines going off there, setting themselves up beautifully to try and just punish the enemy team. Conflict. Standing just on the edge of their web. They can be a little further forward. If you stand on that web, it will heal you. It's going to despawn there. If you stand on that web, it will heal you. And if you stand on it for extra time, you will actually, you can see, overheal there, a shield. So there's really no reason not to, which is why I'm confused that Conflict has not been doing it. Spider-Man Slaughter taken out there. A bionic spider nest. The Arachno Mines just being sent out on cooldown. Moving away. Nice drop there. Great position. That stun, so hard to deal with. The Cyberweb snare. It's only 3 seconds of cooldown. But it's not going to be enough, as we are seeing NotSus once again. When NotSus are winning, they are winning so hard. Every single time. Just snowballing through this. Turret on top of the car. Choo-choo. Psylocke going to be forced off the point. Forced to back up with the rest of the team. Very aggressive Doctor Strange. Shield getting melted here. 143 shots left on this turret. Slow and steady. Nice use of the sound cues there. Hearing the footsteps. Reacting quickly. Psylocke's trying to wrap around from the other side now, but you can see that Aegon is putting the pressure on. Aizen too cold. Taking out Dr. Hannibal. A spider time coming in from Conflict. Nels with the fate of both worlds, trying to keep their team in it as well. Chasing down Rocket, trying to body block them from escaping. They'll just settle with pushing them off the point. As Frxggers are able to hold a defensive position. Nice stun once again. Trying to hold the point, at least for the moment, Hannibal. Nice bionic hook with the bionic fist. Hannibal picks up the double there, looking for more. Getting good damage here. Here comes the Kraken strike onto the background. Turn around with the counter attempt. Dr. Hannibal is still taken out though. Revives at the BRB. Conflict rejoining their team. Aya Magamoto stuns out no one. No one is there. Aizen finally respawning. Dr. Hannibal takes out Eden on the other side. Conflict is doing their best here to try and hold the line. Sleepu healing the team as best they can. Kraken strike coming out from Dr. Hannibal. Can they find the reset? They cannot. Spider-Man Spawner. Biotic Spider Spawner taken out. Making their way in. The flank from the Psylocke. The Bionic Punch, sorry. Traded back and forth between the Winter Soldiers. Position is going to be held by MF Frxggers, at least for the moment. Nels keeping the team topped up. Aizen going to be, of course, being the front line. Aya Magamoto's available for both tanks here. Aegon on the high ground, doing a wraparound. Doesn't find the right angle, instead rejoins their team, but scares them back a bit. They pick off Nels with this push here. The final judgment finds one. Here comes the dance of the butterfly from Eden to try and get a counter, but just too many people. Bionic hook, focus, 33! They sneak away. Beautifully done there. Aizen, Aya Magamoto, starting down, counter, but blocked out completely. Frxggers Holding as Aegon goes down. It's a 1-for-1 currently. Spider time from Conflict as they push into this backline with the Spider Sweeper trying to push on. Great stun onto D7, taking them out with the Maelstrom of Madness. Remember, we are pre-patch. This is Season 0. Bandicoot not landing. For Toshiro, trying to find targets. Trying to get a punishment. Dr. Hannibal. Utilizing that ammo creation. Portal comes out, they go for the wraparound. Getting as much damage as they can onto the Doctor Strange. Bandicoot not landing. There goes the pickup onto the enemy Winter Soldier while still holding on to their own Kraken Strike. Takes out the Psylocke, and they're not even needing their ultimate as they are cleaning through. Gonna drop it though. Gets stunned out. Trying to find it. They get the pickup. Taking out Conflict. 3 seconds left for the reset. They let it expire.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Damage output coming in. Sleepu with the bound together. Final judgment available for Super Devil, who is currently on this Punisher turret.
Better stop that vehicle.
Culling turret. Currently being more of a zoning turret, but there we go. Finding Eden. Also using it to clear up those Penny Parker Arachno mines. Final judgment coming in, but it's a fate of both worlds to try and counteract here. Spider Sweeper coming forward. They're trying to get Azen, but the fate of both worlds healing is just too much. Conflict is going deep into the backline. Sleepu was there as well, as dropped a lot of healing onto that ground. Kraken Strike coming on out. Hannibal dropping low, but they have the ultimate if they want to try and burn it, but they get taken out. But does the Butterfly trying to take out? No, but Hannibal gets the counter. Here it comes! Kraken Strike onto Not Nails, into the back line, trying to get onto Conflict, but Conflict with the stun, with the lockdown. They want more. They're trying desperately to hold this. If not, Zus can make their way to the third point here. They are all but secured of making their way into the next round. Remember, the losing team is eliminated as we are in the lower bracket part of the tournament right now. Kart cruises in gently towards a finish. Magneto and Strange will tap it in time. They staggered their move out to try and make sure they made it there at the same time as the rest of the team. Aegon, Aya Magamoto to try and turn it. Counter, triple stun, quadruple stun in exchange though. Not Sus holding. They take out 2 members, but they've lost 3. They're trying to push through, but they've run out of people. 30 seconds left, and Aegon drops down. And can anyone make it in time? There's the revive. They have the positioning. They can try and push in one more time. 18 seconds left. They're getting chased off the point. 13, 10, 9. Toshiro with the Kraken Strike. One of the only ultimates left available, along with the dance of the butterflies into the backline. Try and zone them off the point with 1 second left. No one is able to touch. That is a long way, though. 107 on a 2. This is basically needing a full push out of MF Frxggers now to stay in this series and continue what could be the reverse sweep. Let's see what they do. No hero swaps at all. Everyone staying the same. Oh, we got a little bit of a joystick drift there. Interesting. That's interesting to see. Wait for it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay, it's fixed. You see them probably just wiggling it around there, just making sure that it's working. Eden trying to spot anyone on this defense. Super Devil sticking with this Punisher. Is it going to be a turret? Culling turret. Right in the open, but with the best view of the door.
3, 2, 1.
Doing some good damage, but that turret is falling fast. Able to melt through a lot of shields, but it's being healed up quite quickly. Not sus. Dr. Hannibal dropping low, but the Mantis keeping them topped up, as is Agsy. Trying to get onto that backline. Taken out by Eden, but the BRB is here doing great work in trying to get onto the backline. They need to do work here. Aizen too cold. Dropping low as well, trying to attack through, getting healed up. The healing output for the side of MF Frxggers is insane, but Toshiro and Eden both dropping down and being taken out here. Super Devil with the pickup there. Continuing to pile on the pressure. The retreat out of MF Frxggers. Reset, get back to base. Move out with this whole team. Another culling turret. Making it very hard for them to move out. They pick up Toshiro again here. Just melting through people with the ammo creation. Doing such crazy damage here. Melting through Doctor Strange, trapping them in the corner. Final Judgment melts through Magneto, taking them down. Forcing their way through everyone in their way. Taken out though. Hello. The counter is here, Toshiro! Realizing they were struggling, realizing they need to break the defense, so they pick up 4 members of the enemy team as Hawkeye is here to save the day. I don't know if people saw that TikTok. Why are they gonna do my boy like that? Don't worry, guys. Hawkeye's here. He'll save us. Taking the shots down range. If the enemy is going to entrench, play far up, you aim for heads. Doctor Strange protecting that Punisher culling turret. They utilize all the ammo instead. Lots of damage onto Hannibal. Hannibal not finding the healing yet. And Hannibal does have that Kraken strike, forcing Super Devil to the low ground. The ammo creation, though, making it a little bit harder for them to find the angle. Super Devil and Hannibal taking out 2 people there. Make it 3 as Toshiro goes down. They try to hook onto Magneto, but that barrier able to block it. They chase it deep, though, taking out Aizen. Looking good right now. We're seeing Not sus. Holding their position. High ground culling turret once again up. Trying to take out anyone they can. Anyone on the flank. Aizen absorbing the shots. Good damage output. Meteor M, but the bridge in the way. It is popped. It absorbs too much damage. Revive with the BRB beacon as Dr. Hannibal back in the fight. Counter Meteor M into the back line. There comes the Kraken strike. Finds 2, 3. Meteor M with the pickup as well. And there's no one left. Again, just immediate team wipe. Star points. And a bit of redecorating. Culling turret. A little bit over to the left this time because the terrain has been broken and there's nowhere really left to put it. Hunter's Sight available for Toshiro. Really trying their best to break this defensive position, but they need some healing. Gonna get some. Top it up. Making their way in. Hunter's Sight trying to focus onto anyone. They find Eden. They find Hannibal. Eden's already been taken out, which means they're the only damage left here. Chasing down, trying to find anyone else to pick off here, trying to work their way through. They find it, taking out Super Devil. Pushing forward, aiming for the back line. Take out the healers and the front line will follow shortly afterwards. Getting onto Esses. Esses, by the way, playing the Mantis. All of the healers are now playing, all of the tanks are now playing healer. Sorry, healer and damage. Esses on Mantis instead of Doctor Strange. Super Devil on Punisher. Having to avoid the spawn point. And finding the shot onto Dr. Hannibal, looking for Mantis as well. Finds it as the shield falls. Toshiro is popping off right now. This could be exactly what MF Frxggers needed, because it was looking like it might be over as Not Sus made such a huge distance, but we're already onto tier number 3. Down they go. The beacon not available this time as Nels keeping the team going with the fate of both worlds. Final Judgment trying to melt through, but they're tanking through it as best as they can. Dr. Hannibal, Kraken strike into the background, not finding a reset though. Forced to back up to the rest of the team. Meteor M, boom, but tanked through beautifully by Luna Snow. Finding no targets, ultimates all down except for Eye of Agamotto. Blocked completely, shut down. The Seer Beacon is all that is left now for the damage bonus. They got to be using this. They need to melt through. There it is, damage bonus for the team as they try to wipe the members of Frxggers one more time. Trying to force them off of that point. Dr. Hannibal trying to blast their way through the pushing members of MF Frxggers. Not Sus to make it into the next round to keep their dreams alive. They have forced back MF Frxggers, but they have not been able to wipe them all out. Once again, Bionic Hook is blocked. Culling Turret getting some good damage onto the backline. Sets them up. Aegon creeping forward. Hazen too cold with the Eye of Agamotto at the ready. Final Judgment. Meteor M takes them out though. You can see Mantis tried to keep them alive with the extra healing, but it's not enough. And suddenly, MF Frxggers creeping forward, trying to make their way in for the final shot. Eye of Agamotto stuns out 2, down goes Hannibal and D7, and the defensive line of Not Sus is beginning to evaporate. They tried to keep the Doctor Strange alive, but he is going down, and there's no one left trying to come in. Does, and the Butterfly takes out Rocket. And that is going to be MF Frxggers taking the 3, taking the score to 2-2. And we are heading to a match number 5 in this lower bracket, round 11. Winner moves on in the lower bracket, keeping their dreams alive. The loser will be eliminated. MF Frxggers still in. Not Sus. 27 eliminations for final hits for Dr. Hannibal. 14 for Super Devil, who tried a last-second swap there to the Black Panther. And did top the damage. Great job there by Super Devil, showing that they've got some versatility on them. 37 eliminations by Dr. Hannibal. But even with all of that, the winning team and MVP in that match. Sleepoo with 46k healing. MF Frxggers are showing up here. 56k damage blocked for Aizen Too Cold. 14 final hits, 17 final hits, 15 final hits. I think even though Aizen definitely deserves that MVP, we have to give the honorable mention to Toshiro. When their team was desperate, when they only saw darkness, when they saw a light at the end of a tunnel that could in fact have been a train, they pick up the Hawkeye, find the targets, look to the end of that tunnel and say, no, this is our son. This will be our chance to continue the reverse sweep and try and secure our spot in the next round. Let's see if they are able to take it all the way. Not Sus versus MF Frxggers, map number 5, coming up after this break. Royal Palace. It's domination. It's map number 5. Iron Man taken out. Is D7 here? D7 isn't here, but they still decide to take out the Iron Man. Frxggers on the left, not sus. On the right. And more. Gonna get locked in this time. Gonna be saved, as is Bruce Banner. Super Devil. The King of Scar.
Hero or villain, I'm not judging.
The creature beyond the green door. Super Devil. Getting their chance to show off once again. Eden, back on that the more. They've proven themselves on it. Ace too cold, sticking with the Doctor Strange. Not too surprising here. Samurai. Gonna be playing the Black Panther this time. Dr. Hannibal. Gonna be sticking with... Sorry, no, not sticking with. Dr. Hannibal gonna be playing the Hawkeye, looking to get some revenge on Toshiro, who's bringing out the Hela.
Asgard is not our concern.
Very interesting. Aegon, the only person not to lock in yet. That'll be their main tag. It is going to be Doctor Strange. The rotations between these teams just swapping around. Interesting to see, though, that not sus swapping their tanks and healers now when they were winning with the previous setup. But they're sticking with this one now. Very interesting indeed. With their backs against the wall, they decide that no, we're going to keep running it with this. Except Super Devil is now once again on that incredible Hulk portal coming out. Piling the pressure on, but the Mod keeping them zoned out here. Almost finds the tackle there. But still finds Toshiro. Toshiro with the Astral Flock. Beautifully done by Super Devil. Chases them down. Relentless. Charging. Trying to get onto Tandy Bowen on that Cloak and Dagger as well. Being forced to back away though. A little bit outnumbered. A little bit focused down. Their team not all in the right position yet to help them. Up to the high ground. Trying to get onto Eden. Gets the radioactive lockdown. Forcing them to the low ground. Gonna stay up here. Not finding the jump targets for the moment. Good pickups. Black Panther was taken down. Respawns once again onto Eden, but stunned out this time. Unable to get a target. Good knockback as well. Coming in from Conflict, shutting down this push. The heals from Anxi doing the best they can. Topping the team up. Holding this line. Taking out the squids. Position taken back by Not Sus as Frxggers holding the line. Eden is getting dove once again. Trading out as Toshiro finds the snipe. Hulk Smash activated by Super Devil. Their team is picking up people here. Not Nels. Going down, looking for more as Toshiro's already fallen. Aizen Too Cold is down. Hulk Ultimate expires. They're trying to get onto the Magneto, but they're going to back out. A little bit too much damage. Soul Resurgent from Not Nels. Meteor M from Conflict. Horde of Proteus absorbed. And Not Sus just ate every ultimate that Frxggers had to send at them. And they keep on moving. Aizen Too Cold does have that Eye of Agamotto if they want to try and dive onto the backline, which it looks like they're trying to position like they want to. Eden is down. Not Nels is down. And Frxggers deciding it's not the best idea. Aizen just going to wait it on the stairs, wait for their team to respawn and make their way back into the team. Burst Descent trying to take out Toshiro. Unable to find the final hit. Aizen pressuring forward. Getting some good damage. They're Trying to take out the stained glass, and they have that second entrance point, but they have to wait for it to respawn before they do so. Another Hulk smash in the backline. Trying to find the right angle, trying to pressure those backline members. Aizen, they've lost Eden and Toshiro again. Aya Magamoto onto the backline, but they've only really found the healer. But that is still enough. Strategist taken down, but Aizen is removed from the board. Cloak and Dagger for a Doctor Strange. Stun and taken down. And position 99. Not sus, looking to go 1-0 up in map number 5. They zone them in spawn. And not sus once again, taking the momentum. I said it before, I'll say it again. Not sus. When they're winning, they are snowballing. When they're losing, they are on the struggle bus. Frxggers. Do they have anything left in the tank after what is an incredible comeback? We're seeing the Star-Lord getting hovered here. Will they potentially swap to an Adam Warlock for the revives? Looks like no. Gonna stick with the Mantis.
You're underestimating my light. That's okay.
Or will they just...
Happens all the time.
Will they even go with that Star-Lord?
Arrogant. Mostly they're jealous.
Nope. Back to the Hela. Toshiro decides against it. Not sus. Sticking with everything as it is. They are winning. No need to change anything yet. No portal. No portal. Neither team deciding to portal in. Both decided to use their legs. Like peasants! Dr. Hannibal making their way in. We're going to see if they can get an early pickup from max range onto any of the squishies. Yoshi out into minions. Set up quite nicely, but they're taking quite a bit of damage. Under sight, but wiped out by Toshiro there. Finding targets. Super Devil. Deep in the backline, though, getting the punish. Drop down into banner. Looks like they might lose their own life for this, though. No! Grenade! They've got Strange protecting their retreat. Aizen trying to chase him down. And he gets out, Super Devil. Stays alive, getting the shots, which means that charge is ticking up. They're about to have it. Sleepu with the bound together, a little bit of damage, a little bit of healing, controlling the area. And Super Devil is back in that Hulk form. Eden is taken down, not Nels. Meteor M onto the back line, has not fired as many people as they would like. Black Panther causing damage. Blast Descent getting a good pickup here. Dr. Hannibal takes out 1. Aegon takes out 2. Dr. Hannibal on 3. And Aizen down. Conflict down. And Frxggers are wiped once again. Not sus. Looking to try and close this out. 54-0. Currently in favor of not sus. Portal comes out from Aizen. Trying to get their team into this fight. Uh-oh, you don't want to be here. There's a counter Hulk, not sus. Are still in control. Conflict. Tried to adjust their composition, but Super Devil is ahead of you on the ult charge. Able to pick up the elimination, drop you down into banner, and they are holding the point right now. The point has been taken by Frxggers, but Super Devil, no one's told them that, as they're continuing to rampage through this point. Finally drops into banner, slept, punched, and taken down. And Frxggers are back in this game, 25-70. They have to win this round and the one after it to stay in this. If not sus wins either, it's over. Portal coming in from Aegon as they try to push forward. Goddess of Death from Toshiro. Through the portal, takes out 2, and now damaging the backliners, getting a great angle there. Aizen. They're able to chase down Aegon. Super Devil is in puny banner. Actually know where they can go. But while they're fighting up here, a sneaky play. The point has been taken. it nearly was. They didn't get the full set there. That is super in the way. Interesting. Thought that would move when you punched it. Oh, well, that will move when you punch it. Not Nels taken out. Sleepoo down. Aya Magamoto with the turnaround, taking out Banner. And oh my god. Not sus, as we've said. When they're winning, they're snowballing as they smash through yet another set of Team MF Fraggers. Giving it the best they can. Aya Magamoto sniped out, actually. Not going to get much, and with that tank gone, they might be in trouble. Soul Resurgence coming down. Horde of Proteus to try and wipe out the backline as MF Fraggers are on the point. Not Nels keeping their team alive. Super Devil buying time. They're utilizing the healing from the bounce together that was dropped out. They take out Toshiro. There's so few little help for them, but they still tank solo. Super Devil finally falling down. That they did not get their ult off in time, and in overtime, MF Fraggers have taken control. Axie off the point, 87 to 99, but Fraggers have control. Can they make it onto the point? Hulk has returned. Delay coming out onto the point. They've got to touch it. They need it for the overtime. Someone needs to put feet on that board. It's going to be Black Panther. That ticks the overtime just for a second. And they are taken out by Conflict, though. But they're giving it their best. Conflict, Hulk smash. They can Hulk smash in exchange if they want. They're gonna. It's Hulk versus Hulk. Tanking through, buying time on overtime. You need to keep feet on the board as Not Sus trying to close this out. That overtime is barely anything left. Just Conflict tanking through as best as they can. Try to hold. They get the knockdown. They get the stun, and just a tippy toe is stepped off the point. The score evens up. It all comes down to this. Not Sus securing one last pickup. The swap onto a Hulk of their own, allowing them to secure the point. As we head into the final section. So much pressure on these two teams. Remember, losing team is eliminated and we'll have to wait till season 1. Winning team continues their run in the lower bracket. Doesn't matter that you're in the lower bracket. If you keep winning, you'll get to that grand finals like anybody else. Difference is you no longer have that safety net.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture
Here they
the
go.
mission area. Got it?
Heading in. No hero swaps here. Shiro sticking with the Hela. Hannibal with the Hawkeye. Ocean Dominion. Portal from behind for the wraparound, but only 2 of them. Is this a distraction? Doesn't matter. Down goes Cloak and Dagger. Looks like they were trying to go for a sort of 2-pronged attack there. Good dodge on the Eye of Agamotto. Horde of Proteus onto the backline, as that is going to be Eden picking up the double. Even a triple there at the end as they try to chase down Black Panther, trying to take out Samurai. Samurai gets the map heal. They're so mobile. They're so mobile. They get out. Absolutely crazy. But that's going to be the position taken by MF Fraggers. Setting themselves up for the reverse sweep. Trying to set it up. Blast Descent onto the backline. Trying to set themselves up. Sleep onto Eden, who sends himself into that Oceanic Blessing. But they are getting chased down real aggressive here. Toshiro trying to buy time. Astral Flock, but they're being chased down by a Mantis, and the Hulk picks up the final hit. Point retaken by Not Sus. Didn't know you could do that. Cool. Orbital Hulk Trooper sent down from above to try and pressure the backline. Gets stunned down with the radioactive lockdown to waste some of that ult though. but they're still pressuring the backline. Down goes a triple, making a quadruple, as we are seeing MF Frxggers once again almost completely team-wiped, make it fully team-wiped as they're dropped down into banner. It looks like they may just stagger it. Leave them as banner. Means they have to shoot us to get the ult back.
Your team's capture progress has passed the
Aegon tanking through, able to back away. Don't want to get themselves caught out. 55 to 27 in favor of Not Sus. Pressuring forward, taking a little bit of damage from the bound together, standing in that Dark Force damage bonus. Getting stunned out. Shielding their team with the Unbreakable Guard, pressuring forward. The good damage reduction, the good sight reduction. Ayavagomoto onto the backline, finds no one here. Sleepu taken out, Aizen taken out, and Frxggers will fall once again. Not Sus are in full control this time. But we've been here before with them. Last time they were basically in a situation that looked like it was unwinnable. MF Frxggers made their way in and pulled off the miracle. Here comes the Goddess of Death from Toshiro. Snipes one of the healers, looks for the Black Panther, trying to find anyone, can't find targets, getting good damage output, but is it going to be enough? Astral Flock into the backline to try and take out the Cloak and Dagger so they can remove some of that healing onto the rest of their team as Not Sus are beginning to fall. Aizen has found Black Panther, taking out Samurai. Axie is down, and we are starting to see MF Frxggers on 99%. Why are Not Sus cursed to lose the grip at the last possible moment every single time as MF Frxggers take control and force them back to base? Another portal coming out, this time from Not Sus, making their way back onto the point. 51 to 99, making their way forward. Dr. Hannibal is trying to burn through the portal with the Hunter's Sight, but they're not finding targets. They've already lost Mantis, and Hannibal doesn't even make it through the portal, meaning he's not there with the team either, meaning they are outnumbered. Aegon is down. Hulk down. Black Panther down. And MF Frxggers, 74% and counting, are pushing into the base to remove that time. Not Nels is taken out though. Sniped by Hannibal. Making their way forward. Super Devil, Hulk smash, burning through that backline. Snipes one, takes out two. Sleepu eliminated. Is this it for Not Sus? Trying to battle the Hulk. Dr. Strange in the air, taken down. Aizen is removed. Aegon is tanking for their team as Not Sus still have the man advantage. Down goes Eden. They're still holding, taking out Not Nels. Overtime on the point. Ayavagomoto onto Conflict, sends them into banner. Unbreakable Guard. Anybody left? Anyone? Counter overtime is ticked as Not Sus ticking down. Ayavagomoto to try and make it onto the point, but Aizen is taken out. Not Sus take the map and the series. Real close to fumbling that bag, but they find it. They find their opportunity, and they will secure their spot in the next round. Super Devil! What a player on that Hulk. Hannibal, deserving of some accolades of their own. 29 final hits, 19 for the Hulk. That's more than Toshiro. Top damage being done by the Hulk. Super Devil living up to their name. When you see them on the other team, you fear the devil. Damage blocked. Also, Super Devil, 41k. Not top of the healing, though. They can't do that. Top healing, almost exactly the same between the two Cloak and Dagger, Sleepu and Axie. These teams are ridiculously close. We saw it. We saw how close it came to it going the other way. It was that close. MF Frxggers an incredible performance. I hope they will return for Season 1, as I'd love to get an opportunity to cast them again. But not sus. Secure their next round place. And will continue their run in the Marvel Rivals Championship EU Console for Season 0, Doom's Rise. I have been your caster Tetcher. Like, comments, leave a like on the video, leave a comment on the video. Please subscribe and turn on that bell icon so you can receive notifications. If you especially like what I do, consider hitting that join button where you can get these videos one day early. Pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. But, everybody, I hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your caster Tetcher. I am a lovely independent boy, so please support me. I'm not getting paid by netties yet, fingers crossed. But I'm just a lovely independent boy with 15 years casting experience who came back from like 3 years off because he really likes this game. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hello console gamers, I hope you're enjoying these videos, and I'll see you all next time.